Hey there guys, my name is Campbell and welcome to Maximise Your Money. In this channel we show you how to make, manage and multiply your money. So if maximising your money is something that you're interested in, then go ahead, hit the subscribe button and of course like the video as well if you're brand new here or you like this video, because it will mean other people can get to see this valuable content as well. We're going to be talking about how doing this one thing you can easily make more money, and of course the thing that we're talking about is very simple. Anything that we're doing with our life is going to involve us spending time on something, and we can either spend that time very well or not as well. So what we can do in order to really maximize our money, I'm going to put it into a really good example. See, I'm in the industry of sales, and when it comes to sales, your ability to be able to put in work and activity and do dials, make outbound cold calls, speak to people and build relationships and actively do selling activities is really going to determine the level of your income. And it's pretty much like that if you're doing a side hustle or a business. The more you're able to be more productive in that time that you're doing the business, or even when you're not there, then of course that is going to mean the more money that you do make. So let's just say, for example, you have a full day where you're supposed to be working. If that day is spent with your head down, focused in, laser-like on the work that you're meant to be doing, and you're actually doing it and doing it to the best of your ability, like really focusing, then it's far more likely that you're going to be producing a lot more than somebody that, say, in that same amount of time, that spends, a little bit of their morning not actually doing work at all. Maybe they're like scrolling through social media or, just browsing around, not doing anything, procrastinating. Then, they may spend half of their day doing non-essential activities that didn't add anything to their bottom line. I didn't help them make more money. It was just wasted time. But then the other half might be actually focused on doing some work. But if you were to compare those two people at the end of the day, one person might have done twice as much as the other person. Now, if you go and expend that over the space of a week, that is like 2.5 extra days that somebody will have. Over the course of a month, then of course somebody is going to be doing like twice the amount of work, and that is going to have a measurable impact, all things being equal, on the amount of money that they make. So it is something that's really simple. If you're in an industry where you're meant to produce results in the time that you're given, then your ability to put your head down and focus and really work without distractions is really going to mean that you can make more money. And even if you're in a situation where, let's just say you're in like a normal salary job, if you're somebody that puts their head down and is able to get more done in the same amount of time than everybody else, then that's a really competitive advantage that allows you to take on more responsibilities, have the options to progress, because people are going to see you as somebody that's hardworking, can get a job done, that's focused, and those people are typically the ones that get ahead and actually go on to do really well, make more money because they're being promoted and so on. So really simple tip. Of course, it can apply even if you're doing a side hustle. Of course, if you've got that time aside from your main thing, then you can just put in that time to focus single-heartedly. It is going to make a big difference, because you can then go ahead and spend the extra time that you now have on other things that are going to help you further on too. So that being said, we know the more you focus with the time that you have is going to mean that you can produce more results, i.e. more money, and everybody likes that, of course. But if it was that easy, I'm sure everybody would do it. So how can we use some practical things to actually get us to the point of eliminating distractions and being laser-like focused on our work when we are working? A really good way that I like to do, first and foremost, is that when I'm working, I like to clear like my workspace. I like to make sure that it's clear and tidy. If there are things around me and it's like a visual mess, then like my mind seems to get cluttered. There's a saying that goes, visual clutter equals mental clutter. So for me, I'll feel really just focused when I've got a clear desk, a clear environment that's nice and tidy. And then that being said, when you have got to that point of having a nice environment, if you're able to then get rid of the biggest distractors of our day and age, which is like social media. I always have my phone off when I'm working, because that is like really helpful for not allowing me to like want to go and check it, because there's no notifications coming in or anything like that. Removing distractions allows us to focus, really key point. And of course, another thing that you might want to focus on is actually being able to let other people around you know that you are focusing. Because all being good, you could be really focused, and next thing you know, there's a knock on the door from somebody in your household or just something or another, and that's going to take you off track. So if you can just, like, if you're in a household where you share with other people, like put a sign outside the door, like do not disturb, let people know that you're busy for an hour or two, or that you're going to be working, and you'll let them know when you're free. If you can give people that expectations and let them know that you're working on something really important, of course they're going to respect that if you let them know beforehand. I'm sure the people around you want to see you do well, and be productive, and actually make more money, of course. So I'm sure they will respect that, and it's just about being able to kindly say that in a way that they would, of course, understand. So these are some practical things that you can do. Another thing that is really simple is eating healthy, and of course being able to drink lots of water so you can stay focused, and actually be hydrated for your sessions as well. So these are some really good ways to be able to stay focused, to be able to eliminate distractions, and of course, when you are doing something, focus on one thing at a time. It's called single-handedly doing something, and that is going to mean that you're not distracted by dozens of things. You can just laser-like focus in on that one particular important goal. And most importantly, if you're focusing on the most important things at each and every moment of the day, then you are going to be doing so much more than the other people around you, because not only are you focusing when you're doing your work, but you're also focusing on the most important things. So these are some things that I've used to become so much more effective in the things that I do. It allows me to spend more time doing other things that I actually enjoy now, because when I am working, I'm working and I get the things I need to done, so that I can actually enjoy my spare time doing things that aren't related to work, like working out, spending time with friends and family, etc. So hope you found that useful. If you did, if there's something that you learned from this video that is really helpful, do give this video a like, and of course share it with anybody that you think could find this also valuable as well. My name is Jay Campbell. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you're not already for more content showing and helping you to maximize your money. That is me for the rest of this video. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next one.